Alright, I am live. Let me notify Discord. Alright, Discord is notified. I am live. I'm in game. Alright. So the quest I want to do is the damage map. I didn't even do that. Alright. Let me. What up, Kitty? How's it going? Let me look up how to stop this, because I heard this quest is like super long, and I'm pretty sure I still have a quest for Papa still to give me a quest. There's a devil. Yeah, okay, there's another quest in here. I've been looking, I got to go to work, but I'm glad I joined right as you said. Thank you for joining, and don't die at work. That's all I can say.
Oh, you want a different job? Which job should I give you first?
Oh, sure, let's get rid of a quest. Let's probably get rid of a quest.
Come back.
Alright, hold on. Well, let me start a damage map. Also, Dunk, do you want a Christmas card? Like a physical card? Also, I'm home right now. I think I'm good on the Christmas card. I don't know. What is this? Where do we start this? Alright, first of all, you need to actually start it. Okay, yeah, I got it. Ask to find a treasure map. First, you need to find the map. It's suggested to go somewhere that there's books. Okay. Fine. You're still getting the digital. Okay. I don't know, cards are weird. Cause like, you either like have like a normal one, right? Or you get like a really over the top one. There's no in between. There's no bad cards. Can I read any of this? No. Alright, let me talk to the old man. I'll send you a Christmas
I'm beginning to understand. Climate change wasn't the cause of our woes. It was only a symptom. The real trouble started when something terrible came down from the sky.
I can't tell if... Okay, so if you don't know, Nier is part of like a big series. It's not just Nier Replicant and Nier Automata. It's part of the Yokoverse. And this is spoilers for the first game, which I do plan on playing. So if you don't want to hear spoilers, just tune me up for like 5 seconds. But in the first Nier game, in the Yoko series, Drakengard, like the first one, the true ending is you and your dragon go into the real world, and that starts near. So I can't tell if that's what he's referencing, or if this is just like shitty, like, I don't know, trying to be like, hey, we're gonna predict the future. I don't know. Okay. I will send you a Christmas meme card or a cute Pokemon card. I haven't decided on what yet. Flip a coin. That's all I can say.
It seems that this event
I will love
turned the
both.
world into a metropolis of salt. I guess they're talking about how most of the city sunk into the ocean.
Okay, then I don't know. This far isn't drinking card. Anyways, restroom is calling me. Okay. Don't fall in. Do you have a map for me?
Don't push your...
No, you don't. Oh.
This book is pretty beat up.
As a fellow tome, I find this a sad sight to behold. When will books receive the respect they deserve?
Never.
Calm down. I'm sure it had a happy life. Let's see here. Hey, is this a map?
It is, and one with many unusual markings at that. Perhaps this is a treasure map like that fellow was referring to earlier.
Yeah, but it's so damaged I can't make heads or tails of it.
I wager the damaged sections can be repaired. Perhaps the facade Strange Things store would be able to assist us.
Worth a shot.
Is everything just at the fucking Strange Things store? I'm guessing everything's at the Strange Things store and facade. Alright. Also, I don't know if I want to or not. Oh, of course, that's right. He's like not here. He's having a fucking dispute with his goddamn wife again. So I gotta walk all the way to fucking facade. Alright. There's like a hair that's like attached to my shirt. Yeah, there you go. Alright. Come here. Mine. Alright. Time to go. I hate all like having to walk all the way to facade. I'm gonna turn my mic down a little bit. Okay, I go look now. Photo editing, uploading calls me. Alright. Sounds fun. Oh no, it did hit me. Alright. I thought it hit kinda for a minute. Alright. I gotta give him more watts. really, I can't jump over that. Pikachu's mad. I gotta go.
Hey, can you
shake
fix
him a
damage?
bit.
打ち崩さるとととざたとでこれ
Give
足して
time of the proper materials.
And what
Sure.
would those materials be?
司祭やら監
To
査
store the
と
book, I'll need 3
Takukazu.
drops of machine oil,
や理事と
3
瀬沢
eggplants, and 3
Kan
goat hides.
九スチ
Alright, what do I have? I'm pretty sure I have the machine oil. I got the eggplants. I just need a goat hide. Alright.
九ス
I feel like the goat hide should be pretty easy because the area where the goats spawn is small. No, entrance, yes. Alright. I literally don't know anything about this quest. All I know is that it's supposedly really long. So I'll the material should be somewhat easy to get, considering right now I just need 1. Lizard tail. Alright. Goat hide, come on, goat hide. Goat meat, nope. Go ahead. There we go. Easy enough. God, the music for this game is so good. Alright, back to the facade. Cool. Is there any uncompletable quests? No. I'm 76% of the way done. So I'm not sure. What other quests I'm gonna have to do. Maybe also doing like bad endings for quests in my second playthrough. Cause okay, if I remember anything about the editing of this game, cause I had it spoiled for me like such a long time ago, but I didn't even like play near when this game got spoiled for me. If I remember, and if I think it's the game that got spoiled.
I got the material.
サチ
We're
でれ
gonna play this
避け
game like
て
3 times.
柵で行って
You see,
Yeah,
the machine
digital
oil
dick.
loosens the grime while the eggplant absorbs it. I can then use the goat hide to repair the damaged
さっき
sections.
レク
I'll tell you what,
Chiraza.
your book is
Hey,
restored.
this looks great. Let's get it back to the client.
Trained, retreated. What does it say? The map has been restored, bring to the client. Alright. You got this the right way. Alright. All right. I guess it's back to the city. Well, sorry, the village, not the city. Because Seaport is a city. And there's also the whatever that place is called. Like down there. Merchant passed through the village today and she just pulled crazy stuff out of a big bag. Alright. What? Hold on, what is it called? Lost Shrine? I guess so. Yeah, because the Lost Shrine is also what looks like to be the city ruins of Automata. Clay, alright. Hello, boy. I killed that thing so fast. I feel like I might just start killing the animals because I know. I'm sorry. I gotta put it out of misery. Because I know I'm gonna need like all the fucking materials to upgrade weapons and whatnot. I'm kind of hoping it would be like Automata, where if like you got them in a previous playthrough, you keep them. But I'm not sure how that's gonna play out. Because as young Gestalt. Or Nier. Is his name? Okay, is this character's name Gestalt or Nier? I don't know. I think it's Gestalt. Because young. Well, I don't know.
Oh, it's
The
you.
young protagonist. You can only use normal swords. Hello.
Is your husband around? I have something for him.
Sorry, he's out shopping for weapons right now.
Oh, all right. Well, can you give him this book?
Fine.
If I may, madam, what is it about our transaction that has you so dissatisfied?
This is another map, isn't it? Well, as soon as he sees it, he's going to run off on some fool treasure hunt again. One of these days, he's going to get himself killed.
I understand. I know what it's like to worry about someone.
I don't suppose... Look, is there any way you can find this treasure? If you can track it down and bring it to my husband, that would be enough to satisfy his curiosity.
I think we can do that. But first, we gotta figure out where this map leads.
That seems like Popola's area of expertise. Perhaps she has some advice for us.
Yeah, let's go talk to her.
Surely you are aware that meddling in the affairs of a married couple will accomplish nothing.
Look, I took on a job and I'm gonna see it through.
Your sense of duty is positively breathtaking.
Hey, I know what it feels like to worry about family. If we can keep others out of danger by handling stuff like this, I'm all for it.
It is a tremendous burden. And yet I cannot say I dislike that way of thinking.
Hey. God, I love his voice. Oh, dude, it's not like super deep. It's just like deep enough. I love his voice. I just got added on Discord.
Hey, got a minute? I have a map I need your help with.
Sure. What kind of map?
Here, let me show you.
This looks like a map of the Lost Shrine. Apparently, this leads to some unidentified object of great importance.
Weapon?
It also talks about a hidden room in the Lost Shrine where sunlight doesn't reach. I'd bet that's where your secret treasure is hiding.
A hidden room in the Lost Shrine, huh? Thanks for the help.
Oh, not at all. Glad to be of service.
Alright. So Lost Shrine. Cool. Oh, I can't. Oh, wait. I can't get there, right? Or maybe I could just jump up. I might have to do a little bit of the main story. Because to get to the Lost Shrine, I have to use the fast travel. And it isn't there. Hold on, let me see if I can just jump to it. Because if I could jump to it, perfect. Oh, but what if he isn't there? Fuck. Okay. What up, Duckfire Ninja? How's it going? Yeah, I can't jump to him. Fuck. Okay, hold on. What was the main story? What am I doing? Cause I literally can't complete this right now. Law of robotics. Or sacrifice. I guess. Yeah. Weapon.
No sense in you waiting around. I'll send you a letter once it's ready.
That would be great.
By the way, what can I help you with?
Can I? Where's my? Is this the one I'm using? Yeah. I can't level it up any further. I guess for my next playthrough, I can level this up. Oh, hold on. What was the one I had? This was the one I was using a lot. Was Faith. Alright.
Come.
I gotta level them all up anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. I guess I'll go to Seafront? I don't know. I need the dude with the red bag to be at the boat so I can fast travel and finish this quest, but... Alright. Oh, I should also start working on getting the Luna tears, because I know that's for a quest. So I should get that as well.
it's you, eh?
Quest? Hello.
Say, are you available to discuss a certain sensitive matter?
What is it?
People are saying a shade has managed to enter our village. I was hoping you could track it down.
This isn't a very big place. Wouldn't we have seen it by now?
I had my own doubts at first, but there have been too many witnesses for me to ignore this matter any longer.
I saw a really scary monster.
She saw it too?
Apparently. I can't say for sure who's seen it.
I saw the monster right around here.
You did, huh? Can you tell me what the monster looked like?
It was over at the river, and it was huge and scary.
Over by the river, huh? Let's go take a look.
The foul tendrils of the shades have finally extended into this village.
Fine. Then we find him and kill him.
Will it be that easy? I wonder.
What do you mean?
Would you be able to simply slaughter the people you lived amongst for so many years? Would you truly murder friends if you suspected them of being shades?
I wouldn't have a choice. Jonas not coming back to a village full of those things.
When the time comes, I pray you can follow through.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to murder someone.
If we can't go hunting.
The shades are much stronger now.
Do I just ask around in the like in this walled off area, or? So I can't get over there. And there is someone right here. Hello. Stop moving.
The shopping district used to be so lush.
I saw it.
Can this quest wait? Is the question. I don't know.
With shades.
Maybe it was up here.
Mom said I can't.
Why did he have to die? What is this black scrawl anyway? Why does this only happen to us? Why?
Perhaps we should be going.
Oh shit! Wait, what they like the couple like I did like one quest for at the start of the game. Oh, there's nothing by this river. Oh. I can't move.
Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't look like a shade was ever here.
Perhaps the young lass misremembered the location.
Yeah, maybe. Kids are...
Am I gonna learn how to swim from this?
We went over to where you saw the monster, but we...
I saw it in the square in front.
Okay.
Oh no. She's the
Oh,
shade.
you, eh?
She's the shade. Oh no. I'm calling. No. We won't be able to kill it. Well, oh, it might be morally hard because it's probably gonna remind the protagonist of Yona. No shades here.
There's nothing here.
This is a fool's errand. Even a young girl could hardly confuse a library gate with a...
Yeah, I get...
More and more of our sons and daughters go out hunting and never return.
I'm calling now that girl's the shade. And the main protagonist won't be able to do anything because it's gonna remind him of...
I think I saw a shade a few days ago,
Yona.
but I can't be sure.
Wasn't much bigger than it. Wait.
I think I...
It wasn't much bigger than a kid.
Saw a shade of...
The shade? Oh, yes, I saw it. Gave me quite a start, let me tell you. Strange thing was, it seemed to be accompanied by a...
It's the kid! It's the fucking kid! Oh no.
I saw something near the shopping district that kinda sorta looked like a shade.
The girl's story is not agreeing very well with the rest of the villagers. Something is amiss.
How do you mean?
We are being lied to.
You think? Why?
I cannot say. Perhaps it is but an honest mistake. Or perhaps there is a good reason for the lie.
Listen, I'm not angry, but I need you to tell me the truth. Why did you lie about the shade?
I'm not lying. I saw it. It was big and...
Tell us this, then. In which location did you not see...
You're weird. But, I guess I didn't see it near the northern gate or on the hill to the west.
Alright, that's where I should go then. Northern gate or the hill to the west. Okay. I guess I should go here first. Oh wait, which way is the hill to the west? Oh no. That's where I should go first. Well, it ain't here. Wait, is the black scrawl like AIDS? Is it sexually transmitted from shades? Because if so...
There it is. That kid must have been trying to protect it.
A touching story, but humans and shades cannot coexist.
Agreed.
Is it gonna do anything? I don't think it's gonna attack.
It's dead.
Alright. It didn't even like try to attack us once. What do you have to say for yourself?
Why did he have to...
Perhaps we should...
Alright.
How about buying something?
Thanks so much.
Alright. Oh, it's gonna be a big shade. Or not. Okay, never mind then. I guess they just went spawning. I should probably catch that other fish. Hold on, what is the other fish and where can I catch it? Blue marlin. Caught at the pier and seafront using sardines as a bait. For tips on okay. Let's set some here anyway. Might as well do it. Hold on, that's main story. I don't want to do main story. Hold on, wait. Who's up there? Hello.
Hey, it's been a while. How are you?
Great, thanks. My Fresias are selling like hotcakes.
Good to hear. But, hey, who's that?
That's my wife and son.
Wait, you got...
Yeah, I decided it was time to move on. By the way, are you looking for work?
Always. What do you need?
I have a customer in Facade who needs a Fresia, and I was hoping you'd make the delivery. My customer runs the material shop over there. Thanks.
Wait, it's hold on. Does it say it's timed? Alright, at the pier using sardines as bait. I don't have any sardines.
Thanks.
Alright.
I'm gonna give it my all this time.
Have you been holding back?
No! I always give it my all!
Shh! You are scaring them away.
Oh.
A shark. Alright. Why am I looking this way? Oh wait, is the pier that way? Might be over there. Hold on, let me go over there. This might be the pier. Oh, okay, this is a hard one. Come on. I swear to God, this better not be another shark. I don't even want to press A right now. I'm just gonna do it till it's gone. Oh. Alright, fail. One more. Then we could do the main quest, and then we could go on to Facade. God damn. Alright. My controller is vibrating like crazy. Alright, come on. Come on, Beet. God, if only real fish knows as intense as this. No, I'm gonna press it. I'm gonna just continue to reel it in. Blue Marlin. Alright. That's all I needed, right? It was just 2? Yeah. Alright. Hello.
These the fish.
Well, I'll be. Well done, Master Fisherman. Seems I've but one technique left to teach you. Well, I taught you everything I know, but that don't mean you can stop learning. It's a big world out there, with fish the likes of which no man has ever seen.
Fisher skills improved. Fisherman's game is complete.
You know, I reckon you might just have what it takes to catch the fish. The Hyneria.
The Hyneria?
No man has ever hooked a Hyneria and lived to tell the tale. If you can do it, then you're a fisherman beyond even my own skill.
The fisherman's final gambit. Alright. The old fisherman has told you of a legendary fish. Catch a Hyneria and show it to him. Alright. Need food. Me or you? Because if you need food, yeah, go get it.
Oh god, it's over. My life is over.
What's wrong?
Oh, hey, I remember you. You're the ones who helped us out way back when.
Yeah. Damn, I'm surprised you're giving him food, Duck, but I thought you'd want to save your points. Yeah, exactly.
Seeing as we've come all this way, I suppose we had best ask, what is the matter?
I had a fight with my husband, and he ran away from home.
Yes. You may color me utterly flabbergasted.
But it's all that idiot's fault. I was saving up a bunch of apples, and he went and ate 10 of them.
Wow.
That's actually sort of impressive.
Well, sure, I may have lost my temper a little, but I can't believe he just up and left. He's been gone for a week now, and it's...
All right, all right. We'll help you find him.
Really?
Oh, we just gotta find him.
And here we go again. Shall we begin by asking around at the tavern like before?
Yep. There is a question here.
Hey there. I'm looking for the guy with the red bag. You seen him around lately?
Really? Is that couple fighting again?
They always fight.
Yeah, the guy took off and hasn't been seen since.
Hardly. Their arguments are legendary. We're actually considering selling tickets as a tourist attraction. Anyway, I think he's from that village with the library. Maybe he went back home. I think his brother is a guard there or something.
Thanks for the tip. I'll see what I can figure out.
Say, you're pretty handsome. Care to buy a lonely woman a drink?
Yeah, I'm good.
Fucking Chad right there.
To think that couple's petty squabbles have become something of an attraction for the locals.
Doesn't surprise me in the least. Seeing people like that puts a little spring in your step, you know?
You humans truly are a maddening bunch. Such buffoonery does little more than wear this old tome out.
Alright.
We searched the southern plains back when the wife ran off too, right?
I believe we did, yes.
A lot's changed since then. So it's kind of nice when we find something that hasn't. The fact that couple is still arguing almost fills me with, I don't know, hope, I guess.
If you ask me, that particular couple could benefit from a little change.
We gotta fight the big one, right? There we go. I don't think he even gave me anything. Lame. Alright. Oh, wait. Oh. No. First, I thought like the refraction of the blood was something. Nope. Didn't drop any items. There we go.
Oh, hey, it's you. What's up?
You're related to the ferryman who carries a red bag around, right?
Yeah, he's my little brother. Haven't seen him in a while, though.
A shame. Have you any idea where he may have absconded to?
Not a clue. Like I said, I haven't seen him.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, but the last time I did see him, he said something about using his ferry to deliver letters. Maybe you should try talking to someone at the post office.
Ah!
I guess we could ask the postman over in Seafront.
Just once, I would enjoy receiving a quest that can be solved in the general vicinity of the Asker.
I mean, we do just get one. But come on. Sending someone just to send somewhere just to send them
I
right
cannot
back.
believe how many trips we have made simply to track down a single man.
It's alright to do this kind of thing every now and then.
I only pray this is not the calm before some manner of storm.
Oh no, why did you have to go say that, Weiss? Oh, You're not gonna drop anything this time, huh? Alright.
Say there, lad, have you ever penned a missive?
You mean a letter? No. I'm not big on writing. It always
Penned
takes me
a
forever to figure out
missive.
what I want to say.
What's to figure out? One simply takes quill in hand and unleashes their soul upon the canvas of the page.
Whatever you say, Weiss.
Penned a missive. I've never heard that term before. And it honestly sounded like pinned a submissive. So that's what my brain immediately went. Oh yeah.
Husband and wife sure do enjoy
Hold on. Someone had a quest out here. Oh no, maybe it is inside. All right.
Hey, postman. Oh, sorry. You're not him.
I'm sure as hell not. I just swung by to pick up a letter and wound up running the damn place. Anyway, you here for a package or something?
No. There's this couple who's always fighting, and the husband took off.
Sorry, pal. You're asking the wrong guy. Still, that's pretty weird. My buddy's daughter took off too. Maybe running away is the cool thing to do now.
I find it exceedingly unlikely this pair of runaways is mere coincidence.
No.
Any idea where she might have went?
That is the question, isn't it? Actually, you know what? I bet she went to check out the huge shipwreck that drifted into the inlet the other day. Not often something like that comes around. It's all the kids have been talking about.
Alright. I just hope they don't fucking die, because I want my
Shipwreck, is
goddamn...
it? I suppose we might as
fast
well
travel.
investigate, seeing as how we lack any other tenable leads.
Right. Let's head for the inlet. Kaine. Emil. What's going on? I haven't seen you two come into Seafront in, well, ever, I guess.
Sorry for the surprise. Kaine said she sensed something strange in the area.
Strange how? Like a shade?
Maybe. There's some kind of sound or something coming from up ahead.
What an incredibly specific piece of information the hussy has graced us with.
What is it, Kaine?
Nothing. Let's get moving.
Alright. Into the ship. The beached shipwreck.
We're gonna need to figure out some way to get inside that thing.
This ship is in a state of want and decay. Surely we can find a hole or some such if we put our minds to it. These planks seem to be covering a rather large hole.
We can probably get in if we move them out of the...
I'm worried about whatever it is Kaine is sensing. We should make sure we're really prepared before going inside.
No, fuck, I meant to hit no. Because I was gonna do some quests. Shit. Oh well.
This ship is in poor condition indeed. Do try not to thrash about and bring its timbers down around us, hussy.
Whatever.
You sure you're alright, Kaine?
You really shouldn't push yourself. Hey, I've got an idea. How about you and me search outside and get some nice fresh air in the process?
Sure. Let's do that.
Sounds good. Take care of Kaine for us, Emil.
Emil is on the case. Come on, Kaine. Let's get the lead out.
Hey.
This place is pretty gloomy. I'm having a hard time imagining any townsfolk hanging around here.
Well, as we've no other leads, let the search begin. Outside light is in short supply. I ask you, how are we to do any searching if we cannot see a blasted thing? Look there, on the floor. I believe we have found ourselves a lantern.
And there's still some oil in it.
We require a key in order to proceed. Let us fumble about and see if we cannot find one.
Alright. Oh.
Wait, did you see that girl just now?
I did indeed. How on earth did she manage to get behind us? Perhaps she is the runaway we heard tell of at the post office. Best track her down and take her back to town with us.
Oh.
There's no one here.
Weird. It's like we just saw a ghost.
Oh, what foolishness. I am certain this room merely contains a secret passageway or the like.
Hold key.
What is with this ship anyway?
There may be clues somewhere that tell of how it ran aground.
I like how I'm carrying it around my waist, like in Twilight Princess.
It looks really dark up ahead.
Then perhaps we ought to make use of that lantern we just found, hmm?
What is this?
What's this? An apple. It's a bit bruised, but it's not super old or anything.
I wager it was dropped by that fruit-loving ferryman with the red bag.
Fruit-loving ferryman sounds like a fucking Shakespearean insult.
Perhaps he absconded to this ship to wait out the storm after yet another spirited debate with his wife. Ah, goodness, what a troublesome couple.
Let's keep moving.
Alright.
Oh, what was that sound just now?
Gunpowder?
Sounds like it came from the floor above us. This barrel's been knocked over, and there's flour everywhere.
Okay, that's what I heard.
Surely it was toppled by the girl we saw at the entrance. Wait. Cast your eyes to the floor, lad. The missing child left white tracks in her passing.
Gotta follow the footprints, gang.
Man, this book's got some serious heft to it. Wonder what it's for.
It would seem to be this ship's logbook. Let us avail ourselves of a gander.
Oh god, more reading.
Records of the routes it traveled, the weather it encountered, and the places it made port. All in a painstaking level of detail. I would expect no less for a vessel of this size. Until the day the records suddenly cease.
What the hell happened on this ship?
Alright. Let's not go that way yet. I saw this.
Did you see that light on the other side of the shelves?
A shame we cannot investigate further with these blasted things in our way.
Hang on.
Okay, that's how I get in. Check this
Hey,
out.
there's a notebook on this desk. Oh, wow, this thing is crammed full of information.
A record of the cargo they carried, no doubt. Let me see. By my pages, this ship was used by slavers. How simply atrocious.
Wait, you're telling me they sold people?
And made out quite handsomely from the transactions, it would seem.
How could they do something like that?
I do not know, nor do I care to ponder it. Let it suffice to say there are monsters who trade coin for misery in all corners of this accursed world.
There's a breeze coming through these shelves.
That white vase is rather conspicuous.
Stand around and do nothing. What's this? Oh, okay.
That white vase.
Nudge.
A hidden room. How delightful.
These chests are pretty huge.
And what do they contain? Treasure, perhaps?
I wish. Looks like a bunch of iron tools.
Those are no mere tools, lad. They are instruments of torture. I shudder to think what evil transpired in this room.
Damn. Passageway key.
There don't seem to be any shades around, at least.
Fortunate for us. Now let no more time be wasted in our search for the townsfolk. This ship holds many secrets best left.
Damn. Not like a cool weapon or anything. Use the passageway key.
The white tracks end here.
Wait, I hear something.
That's so fucking weird.
Would it not be wise to explore the rooms on the floor above us?
Whatever that sound was, it stopped. I swear it sounded like a girl.
This is a voice pipe. A contraption by which one's voice can travel to a faraway location.
Which means the girl is in whatever room this pipe connects to.
Hold a moment. I spy a chart of the ship's layout on the wall. Yes. This pipe connects to a cabin in the ship's stern.
Onward and, inward, I guess.
Oh, I don't get the map? Yep.
This little lantern has brought us quite far, hasn't it?
Yeah. And the light it gives off.
It seems this...
I didn't mean to cut them off. Rip.
A kitchen, is it? Heavens, look at the size of this saucepan. This must have been where they prepared meals for the crew.
There's a note stuck to the counter. Extra rice, hold the peppers. Looks like the crew had some say over how they ate.
To be picky about one's food while at sea is a luxury indeed. Thinking back on it, the cuisine we were served during our visit to the bickering couple's home was quite particular in its choice of ingredients, was it not?
Tell me about it. I feel like I've sampled every single recipe in the Apple Fanatics cookbook. Once we track down the ferryman, we should invite them to a meal at our place.
A fine idea, lad.
Medicinal herbs. Alright. There's another voice pipe.
We must press.
Oh, damn. The hell is this smell?
Perhaps it is wafting from...
Alright.
Another apple.
Just how many apples does that quibbling husband keep on his person while he's...
Let's keep searching.
12. At any given time, he always has 12.
Vice? I think the floor is...
Speak to me, lad. Are you hurt?
Been better, but I'll live. I can't see a thing down here. What is that terrible...
I suspect we may have fallen into the ship's hold.
The lantern got away from me during the fall. We'd better look for it.
I cannot see shit. I can, like, somewhat see my character.
Is that...
Vice, that's it. We found the lantern.
I'm scared. What happens if we can turn
About
it on?
time. Might I suggest you cease the celebratory fanfare and light the...
Oh no, what's gonna happen? Something's gonna be right there. No? Okay. I thought... Oh, that's a lot of blood.
Oh dear. Look at the bodies. They are all people from town. And I fear... the missing ferryman.
No.
Oh no. This can't be real. Why? Why did everyone have to... God damn it.
Pull yourself to... Remember the presence Kaine sensed. The culprit who murdered these poor folk likely awaits us further within.
I won't let them get away with this.
That's enough, lad. Avert your eyes.
Are we sure it's real?
That's enough.
Oh fuck, this scared the
Hey
shit
there,
out of
you
me.
two.
Hey, I didn't know you guys came back inside.
Did we ever? Found a nice hole in the wall to slide through. But then we heard a bunch of noise coming from that super dark floor downstairs. You sure had us worried.
Yeah, sorry about that. You feeling better, Kaine?
A little, yeah. Sorry for the trouble.
Good. That's good.
Jeez, you seem really down in the dumps. Did something happen?
Tell me, Kaine, that presence you sensed.
It's on the floor above us.
I feared as much. It seems we've little choice but to press onward.
There's a bunch of crumpled up paper here. Letters, maybe?
They all seem to have the same words written upon them, but the penmanship is so poor I cannot make heads nor tails of it.
I can't check that out.
They seem to be let...
Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. Alright. Alright, I am back. I guess I'll continue on. Oh, this is gonna be a boss fight, isn't it? Yep, it's a boss fight. Let's go. Alright.
This would be the final room, yes? The culprit who murdered the townspeople may be behind this very door. Let us proceed with utmost caution.
Hello.
It's that girl we saw when we first entered the ship.
Old lad, this is a lone child sitting inside a hulking ship littered with corpses. Something is clearly amiss.
There's blood on the floor, and she has the red bag.
There. Could this girl be the presence you sensed, Kaine?
Hello, postman.
Oh, hey, it's you. Been a while.
Wait, you're the postman. What are you doing here?
Oh, I've been coming here a lot lately. I think this girl was on the ship when it drifted in. I've been keeping an eye on her until she's well enough to leave. Hey, so this is kind of awkward, but the girl is, you know, bleeding. I brought a bunch of bandages with me, but, well, how exactly does one deal with a woman's time of the month?
Oh, no!
Sorry. Clearly crossed a line there. Forget I said anything.
Stay the hell away from her. She isn't...
Yeah.
We'll figure something out. You just find a way to get the hell out of here.
The two of them will be fine, but you and I must withdraw. The ship is collapsing. We must leave at once.
Very much aware of that, thanks. Shades! Damn it, they're in the way! Looks like we can get out through that hole up there.
Alright. Hello.
Glad you two made it out in one piece.
Yeah, we're good. But that poor postman is still trapped inside.
We'd better go help him out.
No shade would dare pursue us into sunlight such as this. We should use the opportunity to ready ourselves. What on earth?
Well, we'll go into the sunlight. I don't like the teeth it has. Oh God, the faces!
By the sun.
That is not precisely the case. It most certainly is being burned by the sunlight. However, its regenerative abilities far outpace whatever damage the light is able to inflict. This light, something is coming. Get out of the way at once!
Oh jeez.
I can't believe that little girl was actually this thing.
This monstrosity is unlike anything we've faced before. Remain vigilant. Aim for the tentacles with faces on them.
There's one.
Don't stop now. Focus on the next one.
This thing is gonna pay for what it did to those people.
The town will be in grave danger should we leave this creature be. We must end it here and now. Now is our chance. Attack with all that you have.
There we go. Oh shit!
Did we get it? Oh hell, that thing's huge.
There's always a second phase. What the fuck?
To think it could recover from such a grievous wound.
Ordinary attacks aren't gonna do shit against this thing.
Here it comes. Dodge!
This is the biggest shade so far.
Is this thing turning its body into spears and shooting them at us? I can't believe such a huge shade even exists.
Oh boy.
That thing ain't normal, so stay smart unless you want to get dead.
This thing will destroy the town if we don't stop it.
I gotta remember to jump it, so just dodge out of the way. What the fuck? It just healed for all of its health.
The number of spears flying our way is increasing.
Yeah, I can see that. Damn it!
My word, if this continues...
Hey, over here! This guy's important to you, isn't he?
This is here and now.
I'm using Beast thing. That's cool.
Son of a... Is this thing immortal?
How can it withstand such an onslaught?
I'm really scared, guys.
We
Oh,
will be
no.
in grave danger if it unleashes that attack. We must stop it.
Oh no. How was I supposed to stop that?
I think we're in trouble.
My body won't. Damn it! Fuck!
Stop! No!
What are you doing? You're gonna get yourself killed!
Sorry.
It stopped?
Focus on the source of its magic. Aim for the head.
Summon the last of your magic power. You can now press LB to fire darkness. Come on, I can't move.
We can never be together. You disgust me.
Oh shit. Okay then. Word obtained. Obtain the word Ashufara. Alright then.
Thanks. You really saved our bacon.
You've all done so much for me. Offering a little refuge is the least I can do. I don't have the words to express how sorry I am. We all knew townspeople were out there being eaten by a shade, but I never imagined I was taking care of it this entire time.
The fault lies with that foul creature alone, Postman. Not yourself.
I hope I can believe that someday.
All right, well, we'd better get going. There's someone else we need to break this news to.
Fair enough. I hope to see you out there on the old letter trail again
that guy
soon.
is dead.
Hey, did you find my husband?
Oh no.
Yeah. The thing is...
Wait, why are you hesitating? Is he alright? Please tell me he's alright. Come on, say something already.
You're your husband was killed by a shade. I'm sorry. We tracked him down, but it was already too late.
No, it can't be true. That big idiot, always carrying his bag around, thinking about me all the time. Oh God, this can't be happening.
It saddens this old tome to think we'll never hear those two at each other's throats again.
If only I'd gotten to him sooner. Damn it.
Do not let it burden you so, lad. You did the best you were able.
So someone's gonna replace him? God damn, dude, they're like literally fucking building up like that you will actually like them at each other's throats. And that fucking oh my god.
Kane,
Yeah.
when you were threatening that shade on the beach the other day, how did you know it was trying to protect the postman?
Just a feeling, I guess.
All right.
Whoops. Alright.
Man, I'm bushed.
Alright. Let's talk to her.
Shades on the coast, the ferryman dead. You've had quite the rough trip. That poor ferryman used to tell me stories of the epic quarrels he had with his wife. He found the whole thing quite amusing. He loved her, though. He loved her with all that he was. I'm very sad to hear that he's gone. Still, you made it back safe, and I'm glad for that.
Have you any new information about the key to the Shadow Lord's castle?
I'm still working on the decryption, but I'm afraid progress has stalled. Loyal Cerberus might refer to a dog, but I've never seen anything that would fit the bill.
It must be pretty complicated if even you can't decode it. Well, you're our last hope, so please keep trying, okay?
I will. By the way, I was walking by your house earlier and I noticed you had some mail.
Thanks.
Oh, one last thing. Since the ferryman was missing work, I arranged for someone else to handle the job. I'll make sure they know to let you use the boat.
Gotcha.
Even without those we have lost, the world relentlessly continues to turn.
Rip. Come on, I can't jump over that. Alright. Well. I guess we're going to, Lost Shrine. Hey, bud.
Oh there. Getting on?
You're not Red Bag Man. You'll never be Red Bag Man. Alright. Let's go find this secret passage. I was kind of hoping it would be like a fucking illusion that we saw them dead, but no. Medicinal lab. God, these are fucking long ass ladders. Alright. What am I doing? Quests. According to the map, the treasure is inside the Lost Shrine in a place where sunlight does not reach. So I gotta find the basement. Here we go. Alright. What was this? Not capsule. Okay, can't carry anymore. Let me do some word edit. I don't think I need that right now. Where is drain HP level 2? Oh, level 1. Alright, what about this? Drain HP level 7. Ooh, okay, hold on. I guess XP rate. Magic. And this does nothing. I guess XP rate. What does this go? Magic power? Alright. Alright then. How do we get there? I guess we gotta go to the top. Aw, fucking fell. Good damn it, dude. Oh, man, down there now. Ah, whatever. On up, what I guess. Level up. Technical guide. Alright. The elevator is on the other side. Which I gotta figure out how to get there now. Oh, do we gotta do these puzzles again? Hopefully not. No. Alright. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Did I just run past it? No, it's right here. Alright. No, I can't go over there. Maybe I have to go to the top, I guess. Guess we're going to the top. I like how it just despawns as soon as I open the door. Alright, well it seems like I don't have to do any more puzzles. It's all about the Mets, baby. Let's go. The Mets, the Mets, the Mets. Alright. I don't know why that just popped in my head, but it did. Well, I can't go that way, and I can't go that way, so... I'm full of medicinal herbs. Alright, I guess I gotta kill everything here if I want to open that door. There you go. Boss. Seeing the word Hoodoo. Magical form. Get fucked. Slab. Alright. What is this way? Nothing. There was like a leaf here for some reason. Don't know what that was about. I need to find that elevator. And how to get down there. There. Usher car. Right. Wait. What the heck is this elevator? That's a strength drop. I don't know, I don't see no elevator. Are you telling me I could just go around like this? Oh my god. Alright. I guess we're going in. That's the elevator. Let me see. I'm gonna look it up. The damaged map near replicant. Treasures found while trying to go there. Treasures on the second floor at Grown Odd. Okay. Goddamn. Oh. Alright. Nope. I guess I can't go that way. Second floor, let's go. Oh, damn. It's whatever. Second floor. Alright, hold on. On the a glowing object can be found on the northwestern side. I see where I have to go. Pile of junk.
Is this the treasure?
Not but a pile of junk. It seems this treasure map was a ruse.
Now what? His wife isn't gonna like this at all.
Go the opposite way than the path that leads to the third floor. Oh, so just that. Alright, whatever. I thought I had to go to the fucking basement because it said something about going to where the sun doesn't shine. Oh, I could just jump. Not if I miss.
Everything in working order?
Yeah, Vice. I'm good.
Your health is diminished. Do be more careful next time, hmm?
Take me back to
Oh,
the
there.
village. Not Red Bag Man. I'm just gonna refer to this ferryman as not Red Bag Man from now on.
How'd it go?
We followed the map, but all we found was a pile of junk.
I see. In that case, can I ask you to sell my jade hair ornament and purchase something shiny with the proceeds? Then we can give it to him and pretend that you found it.
You sure? This looks pretty valuable.
That's because it is. But if it keeps that idiot husband of mine home safe, then it's worth it.
Well, should we obey the wife's request and sell her jade hair ornament?
Sure.
Well, if that's what she wants, let's go to the Strange Things store and see what we can get for it.
Alright, to the village.
Oh there. Getting on?
Yep. Not Red Bag Man.
I say, do you remember that man?
Hmm?
He sent us to the Eyrie to find his girlfriend.
Yeah, that was him, wasn't it?
Oh, neat. When did that happen? It sounds kind of romantic.
It didn't work out.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that whatsoever. Alright. Strange Things store, man.
外に土地期待
You want to trade this hair ornament for something shiny? Sure thing. How about I give you this old gold coin for it? Sure. Alright, now I just sell or give something to someone here. The weapon shop. Alright. I gotta get up here to go back. Alright. Come on. Not that guy. Wait, would it be up there? No. No, V3?
ガイザムリッチ
The
た
king
ら
has
れ
become
て
a good man. Because that's the weapon shop. So it would be like these two houses, right? Unless it's literally one of these, no? Man who lives above the weapon shop in Seafront asked you to deliver a freezer flour to the person running the material. Oh, the material shop. That's over there.
ある程度
Alright. Time for a relaxing ride. It might just be better to run, but eh. Hello.
Hey, you expecting a Frisia?
Oh my, this certainly brings back memories.
Memories of what?
Of many things, both pleasant and sad. I used to live in the area, you see.
Oh, then I suppose I should tell you.
That it's been destroyed? Yes, I know. The girl who lived next door to me really loved her Frisias. We used to put them in our hair and... Anyway, one day she was attacked by a shade. Before I could do anything, she turned into a monster. I don't think the adults believe me, but I know it happened. I know it. Anyway, that's enough of that. Thank you for the flower.
Can't believe she's become a shade.
How terrifyingly cruel.
Should we tell the man that his girlfriend is a shade now?
I honestly don't know.
Oh, okay. The guy in the seafront. I don't remember doing the quest like that at all. Yeah, it's totally faster to just run around instead of taking the little ferry thing. Wolves. Damn, I haven't seen any of these guys around. Wolfhard. Wolfang. Alright. First, I thought the dude wasn't gonna be there.
Oh there, getting on?
Shut up, not fairy man. Not red bag man. I don't like not red bag man. I like red bag man way better. Too bad he's gone. Alright. Weight ceilings.
I delivered that Frisia for you.
Hey, thanks. Here's your fee.
10,000 gold.
Listen, this isn't going to be easy, but I think you have a right to know.
What? No. Oh, no.
I am sorry.
If I would have just called her over here sooner.
Probably best to leave.
Yeah.
Quest for just complete. To a bulb.
If I would have just...
Alright. But he's got like a wife now, so... What does this place look like now? Oh, it's just fucking gone. What a seal! black pearl. All right. Is any what is this? Seaweed. All right. Is there any quests up here? No. Oh, hold on. I wanna talk to this guy.
No one mans the lighthouse anymore, but it seems to do a fine job on its own.
Perhaps even in death, the old woman refuses to neglect her duty.
All right.
The monster in the inlet vanished along with the shipwreck. Still, we're keeping the children away for the time being, just in case.
Bunch of townspeople disappeared along with that massive shipwreck.
Yep. Oh, I guess, hold on, I could just go to Seafront, right? No, I just finished Seafront. I'm in Seafront. I mean, my village. I could just go to my village. Hello.
Oh there.
My village, yes. Hey, buddy.
Yes! Gold! That map was right all along. Not sure it's enough to roll around in, but maybe I can make it work.
Oh, how wonderful. Now will you please promise to stop with all this treasure hunting?
I promise, honey. From now on, it's nothing but good, honest work for me. Oh, but wait. There's one more thing. Here. This is the first map I ever found. Take it. I won't be needing it anymore.
This map's even more cryptic than the last one.
Yet I feel confident the rubbish it will lead us to is the same. Now come, we've little time to waste with such trifles.
Probably, but treasure hunting is all about believing in what's possible, Vice.
Such things are beyond even my comprehension.
Think of it as a game, if that helps. Now let's go talk to Popola and see if she can help with the map.
Weapon! I want a weapon.
Why am I the only one?
Give me a weapon.
Hey, I've got another map for you.
All right, let me take a look.
Here.
Well, the code on this is pretty tricky, but I think it's a map of the Northern Plains. It mentions something about the place where the Iron Bridge starts, but that's all I can make out. Sorry I can't be more help.
No, this is great, Popola. Thanks.
What other quests do we have? Alright, just that. Well, to the Northern Plains. I really wish I could jump over that. Alright. I wonder who the that merchant is she's talking about. Alright, I'm assuming it's that's did not mean to do that. I'm assuming it starts way over there. I'm in that direction. Yep. Labyrinth Shout.
Wow.
It would appear this latest treasure map was the real thing.
Yeah, I'd say this is an ample reward.
Damage map is now complete. Alright, let me head back to the village. Alright, first I want to check out this weapon. Labyrinth Shout. Doesn't do that much damage and it's very heavy. Looks cool as fuck though. Forged from metal, liquefied beast claws, this destructive spear is filled with a deep hatred for the world. Alright. I don't want to like crash into the bridge. I think I could go check out my mailbox now and continue on with the main story. Alright. Mailbox. As per rule 25,656, please consider this your official notice that the King of Facade has chosen to enter into the ceremony of matrimony. Please lodge all objections and/or congratulations through the official channel stated as in Rule 38,585. Sincerely, the Facade Royal Office of Marriage and other legally binding contracts and concerns. P.S. Hey guys, it's me, the King of Facade. Sorry this is all formal and stuff. Listen, I'm getting married and I really want you to come, so get over here.
The king is getting married. It does this old book good to see a boy become a man.
Probably not a good idea to turn down a wedding invitation from a king. Let's go to Facade.
Not the letter I was hoping for, but okay. Alright, ways. So, this is either Loyal Cerberus, which it could be because it's part of a king, or Sacrifice. Lower box, I'm still waiting on that weapon. And I gotta go back to the junk heap for that. I'm dreading to see what the fuck Sacrifice is gonna be. Alright, to Facade I go. Alright, hello.
Oh there.
Shut up, not Red Bag Man. Alright. I probably should have used one of the fast travel things.
Does it not strike you as curious to find wolves in the desert?
Should it?
They normally live in forests, yes. Deserts would seem to hold little sustenance for them.
Well, we can certainly guess what they've been eating.
Alright. Let's go talk to the king. Should be easy to get over there. I was honestly really hoping for a letter from one of the brothers, but I gotta go up. Alright. Let's go talk to the king, I guess. Nothing there. Hello. Oh, you came. It's been so long.
We hear your days of bachelorhood are coming to a close, King.
Congrats.
Forgive my prying, but we are all eager to know the identity of your lucky bride.
Oh yes, how would it be? How nice to see you again. Oh, it's the girl who can't speak.
Hold on. Fira?
That's right.
You have grown into a fine example of womanhood. I'm sure you will make a splendid queen.
Kaine's gonna want to see this.
Indeed. But I'm truly glad to see you all. Did you know that my bride threatened to boycott the ceremony if you did not come? Ah, and you must be Emil.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, your royalness. Congratulations on your wedding.
Thank you.
I'm sorry Kaine's not here, but...
Oh my gosh, she's outside, right? What nonsense. She knows she is welcome here. And now I insist that you stay with me tonight as honored guests of the royal family.
Of course. How could we refuse?
Alright. The night before the wedding. She goes missing. Or he goes missing. Call it now.
To think they even have rules governing the timing and water temperature of a bath.
What's it to you? You don't even take baths. Kaine?
What is the matter?
I don't like this. Weddings are festive occasions, you know? Should I even be here?
We were invited here by the king, remember?
Sure. But what about everybody else?
This city isn't like our villages. It's all about the rules here. And since there isn't a specific rule about you, I honestly think they won't give a crap.
Yeah, maybe.
Will you at least procure a new set of lingerie for the festivities? Some spring colors, perhaps?
Keep talking, Book. Let's see how smug you are when I toss you on a campfire. Let's see how smug...
Alright.
Oh.
What's up?
Just having trouble getting to sleep.
Something bothering you?
No, the opposite, in fact. I'm just so excited about the wedding that I can't settle down. I bet it's gonna have streamers and dancing and bears on unicycles and everything. I'm sorta jealous. I wish I was Fira.
You'll find a nice bride someday, Emil.
Huh? Oh, right. Bride.
He's fucking gay.
You must be tired indeed if you misunderstood that simple social nicety.
Damn, I didn't know Emil was gay. Oh shit.
Yeah, that's not exactly it.
The harvest was weak again this year, and my people are beginning to go hungry. Also, a quarrel with the wolves has taken a turn for the worse. The duties of a king are overwhelming. In truth, I feel somewhat guilty about holding a festival to celebrate my wedding.
Everyone needs to blow off steam and celebrate once in a while.
Indeed, your people have earned a moment of rest and respite.
I guess that's true.
Plus, you want to make Fira happy, right? Anyway, life is better when you have someone to fight for.
That's not written in the rules, but perhaps it should be. What up, D. Griff? Thanks for the raid. And Former. Alright. Damn, 2 raids. Hey, Dunk, I brought friends. Oh, shit. What up, Kitty? How's it going? The day of the wedding.
Aw, weddings are the best. There's flowers everywhere. Everyone's happy. It's just great. I'm kind of jealous.
Hello, Kitty's friends. How's it going?
Aren't you jealous, Kaine?
Nah.
Oh, come on.
I can move about. And thus, in front of these beloved guests, as per Rule 904, I hereby request that you seal your union with a kiss. This sort of thing is always hard for me. Are they going to take off the masks? No. Alright. Alright, I'll see Pikachu. Pikachu's upset. I need to feed him more. Someone got attacked by wolves. The wolves are coming. Run. Oh shit.
That wolf is a shade.
No shit. Hey, beast. I don't know how to pronounce your name. BC, yeah. BC Notch? Let's
The
go and do the
wolves
rest
appear
of
to
that
be
to do.
targeting you.
Hey, Falma, thank you for the follow. I will feed Pikachu right after this fight. Ah, I am out of watts. Alright, I'll get more watts later, after the stream. Up 1 million has gone. Is that wolf and anyone thanks for the follow. She's fucking dead. She's fucking dead. That's alright. Dude, fucking everyone's dying. Holy shit.
I would rethink this course of action, King. Ahead lies a battle you cannot win.
Oof.
ユリ・ペルワトル・カイザム・タトデクラ・クルトデクゼルガントイ・カラツグキテテ・カイザム・タリエキューサカイザムラ・オットときて 総取りリス高い。
The fucking blood stain is still there.
The king's grief is strong. I doubt he will stand down at this point.
Yeah, I'm guessing he'll run off to take on the wolves any time now.
Will we let him go by himself?
Of course not. Hell, I hate the wolves too.
Then we must prepare for the fight. It will not be an easy one.
I know.
Well, what's next? Check to see the lies right from the younger brother. Ooh. Let's go meet with the king.
Are you ready for battle?
I guess so.
Yeah. Time to avenge Fira.
Time to fight some wolves. Fira is not the only victim here. These damn bull wolves continue to claim the lives of many people. I'll not allow them to suffer anymore. As the king, I must take a stand. And if the rules say I can't, then damn the rules.
Madness. The wolves who attacked were only a fraction of the pack. How will you fight them all?
I will not be defeated.
Count us in.
That's too much for me to ask.
We're not doing it for you, dumbass. It's for Fira.
Kaine, you can't speak to a king like that.
If this is indeed the plan, then let us make haste. We can ill afford another tragedy.
Thank you, my friends. I owe you much. If I can make use of this, please take it. One-handed sword, ancient overlord. Damn. Where are you going, my liege? To strike the wolves. The city is yours. My liege, that is violation of multiple rules. Did those rules keep Fire from dying? No, my lord. What did Fire ever do? She was so close to knowing happiness, and then she had it snatched away from her. Yes, my lord. Was it Fire's fault that she was so frail? No, my lord. Then get out of my way. I cannot, my lord. You are behaving like a fool. Clearly, you are still young. How dare you? I bet to fight the townspeople.
あんだ、いえ、フィア、ロテとやりかきそできた。と食いてゲルだ。エルラ、ラール、エルラとカイザムで、カイザムとアイタ、フィア、アイザムで、フィア、チュレセキタとトだ。ゼルガンで。
I think I was good to hang longer, but I'm going to time to enjoy him. Yeah, feel better when have a good one.
老体リスラ関係かけてしたすわれ。アルムーキエルトチギサンってきた。
アルム。
浮きわせんクユリエ。
押して。
キルたちエククギリスアーガイ。
え？
カイザムより生きおつじでくご。
ユラ。
カイザムチツストジーおあくれたしよりよ。
こうだだ。ちより歌い。
Alright. This is the den. My controller died. Come on. Up. Forget it. It's for fire. Let's move. Why do I have no sound now? Oh no. Hold on, can I pause? For the queen. Alright, hold on. I have no sound. It is going through my controller now because I have it plugged in. There we go. Alright. Oh, I can't damage it while it's up there, I'm guessing.
The wolves appear to be targeting the king.
Be careful, my liege. We must protect the king and his advisor.
He seeks the king of Facade.
Where is the king? Oh. Protect the king at all costs. Alright. Hold on, let me check out that other sword. What was it? There we go. What was it? Ancient Overlord. Come on, taste the sting of our blades. I'll not leave a single one of you alive.
Such dogged, unwavering defiance. Why do these beasts hold so much rage? The smaller wolves are not infected with shades. But as for the leader...
If even one shade is here, then I have to kill all of them.
Protect the king at all costs. Alright. These guys aren't doing a very good job of protecting the king.
Above you, stay on your guard.
Oh shit. Oh damn. I shall avenge you. Come on. There. This is for my daughter and my family. Holy shit. Alright. This guy's better move out of the fucking way. Lord, peace. Die. You cannot know peace as long as you draw breath.
Aki. Get Daishi! Tsurai! Fear! To! Genka!
How'd they get in the city in the first place? Is my question. There's supposed to be a huge wall around them. And they're like just wolves, so. Obtained a fragment. Obtained the loyal Cerberus. So that wasn't sacrificed still. Oh god, what the fuck is gonna be sacrificed? She was placed into indentured servitude at a young age and forbidden to speak. In that harsh environment with no family, she toiled day after day. And just as her future was looking bright,
I believe that young Fira was perfectly content with the life she had.
She was?
Of course. Does this not sound like what she would say to you? She was terribly proud of her king, and now you must do all you can to honor her memory.
I'll do my best. I swear. I'm sorry, I need to be alone right now. The king isn't allowed to shed tears in front of others.
Is that another infernal rule?
The people of the mask live and die by our rules. And sometimes we even break them. Isn't that right, Pyro?
The poor king.
This isn't the Shade's fault.
Come, we'd best to leave him be.
Am I just leaving now? Yep.
Let's see if the Junk Heap kid sent us a letter.
Alright. To the junkie. Oh, well, no, I guess it would be my village, because letter. Alright. The shit came near the village today. People kept coming up to me and saying, boy, you... something. Silver ore. Berries. Give me that lizard tail. Alright. Give me that. Go hide. Goat meat. Alright, come here. Alright. And bowl of it. Alright. Come here. Lizard tail. Nope, come on. Grab it. Thank you. Tree branch. To my mailbox. Alright then. Shit. Wait.
You have a letter, it would seem.
This is to inform you that the upgraded work on your weapon has been completed. The weapon is ready and available. Come. Okay. I also have more personal requests to make of you. I hope we can discuss further once you pick up the weapon. Yours.
Personal request?
He's done a lot for us. We should see what he wants. Off to the Junk Heap then.
Wait. Okay, we still have the law of robotics, so the last one is sacrifice. What the hell is sacrifice gonna be? Let me save while I'm here.
I fear the next card fate.
Alright. Well, to the Junk Heap. I'm just gonna ignore those guys. I'm full on medicinal herbs. Alright. Junk Heap. Item. Play. Alright. Am I gonna fight a shade robot infused with a shade or shade infused robot? What would the proper terminology be there? I guess shade infused robot.
Hey there. Your weapon is ready to go.
Great. Thanks.
Obtain the two-handed sword Iron Will.
You know, with a weapon like that...
You were going to say?
I need to ask you for a favor.
Oh, yeah?
I want you to avenge my brother.
That is a rather ponderous favor.
It's my mission. It's the whole reason I've been creating these weapons for the past 4 years. I don't care about money. I only care about making a weapon strong enough to kill those bastards.
Which bastards?
The ones in the mountain. That little Shade and his robot.
The Shade has joined forces with a robot?
There's a Shade in there?
Yes.
And what have we decided, hmm?
We're gonna kill it.
Two-handed sword, iron will. Alright, here. It doesn't do a lot of damage. I'm still gonna keep my my spear. I don't know why the spear is so good. I keep getting like newer weapons, but the spear is just too good. Like even before I upgraded it, it was still only like 400 damage. But that's still a lot. It's more than the ones I'm getting now. Alright, what do I even start? Oh. Turn on that. There we go. I guess here maybe? I don't think I'm going down. I might be. Let me just check out that locked door first. No. I don't want... There. It's up here. Can we unlock this? Nope. Alright, then down the elevator is, I guess. I guess B2. Okay, there's still a large area we have the... It says... Alright. That's where I'm going. Come on. There. Knock, knock. No. Now is it open? No. There, now it's open. This door's locked. Well. go to the end, please. Big old monster, let's go. I wish I could target him. Come on. There you go. Please tell me that's a memory alloy. I've gone so many titanium alloys. Fuck off. Of course it's titanium. On memory, please. I'm pretty sure I need like 9 in total for all the weapon upgrades. And they are very, very low. Alright, down, I guess. The only places I have not checked is this area and what is it? This area up here. And that is right, so. I don't think that door opens. I gotta level up. I have not been in here, apparently. Really? There's nothing here in the door won't open. That door is locked. I've been down there, I've been down there. And I've been straight ahead. Oh, let me kill everything in here. Come on. I know it's slow, but come on. Alright, let's do that. Alright. Camera, turn around. There we go. Thanks. Alright, come on. Of course there's one more fucking about. Any more? No. I don't think I have enough time to bring that out here to this. Alright, I guess... Oh, I guess I'll still go to the depths. Oh, you know what? There is a door I definitely did not go through. And that's over here. And it's right in front of a save point. So, hopefully that's the boss. Machine oil, severed cables. Alright. Dead.
I've never heard of a shade living with a machine. What's that about?
Okay, this is the right way.
Don't know, don't care. All that matters is that we kill them both.
First floor.
It seems we have found the entrance to our robot friend's hideout.
Right. Let's head down.
Are you mad? We've no...
Beet's going the long way around.
Alright. Saving. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh shit, hello. Was that robot in the cutscene? I can't remember. I mean, the shade. I know the robot was in the cutscene. Don't know about the shade.
Intruder detected. Scanning.
There's a voice.
Scanning. Exterminating.
And Gatling guns. Got it.
Looks like we found him.
Good lord, it's enormous.
Intruder detected. Scanning. Scanning. Exterminating.
Look at the shade!
That thing is commanding the robot somehow.
Aim for the legs! Knock it down!
Okay.
Take out the shade!
Exterminating. Ing. Must defend my mission.
No, damn it. That's a shade. It's a shade!
Oh, it's the brother, isn't it? The brother as a shade. It's putting more armor on. Or wings? Fucking wings. Okay.
Exterminating. Ing.
This thing can transform?
Of course it has goddamn wings.
Watch for falling debris!
Alright.
Look out!
Escape. Go. See the world. Earl. Must protect. Must fight.
It's the brother, isn't it? I'm calling him now, it's the brother.
Where do you think you're going?
Come on. Oops. Do I have something just to... No, I don't have anything just to get magic back really quickly.
No mere robot can face the majesty of Grimoire Vice.
I can't concentrate with all this bullshit fancy talk! Swat him down! I'm getting killed here!
I don't want to fly off the edge because that feels like a thing that can happen. Hold on. What button is it? It's just this. Sorry. Oh, fuck. There we go. Well, he is on fire now. Literally on fire. And there's no more health bar. Lots of shades now? There.
Must defend my mission.
Well then.
You stupid machine! You killed my family! You took everything from me!
Hey, come on. That's enough.
I did it! Now that this goddamn thing is dead, I can forage wherever I want! Just wait, you goddamn freak! Now I can make all kinds of powerful weapons!
He's gone mad.
Just leave it to me! Leave it all to me!
Look, we get it, okay? Really?
Well, he's mad.
Hatred and madness will never heal a wounded heart.
Maybe it's just all he's capable of right now.
Revenge is a fool's errand.
Yeah, I know.
Law of robotics key fragment found. Oh? Okay, I guess that was it. I'm gonna save that and call it a stream. That feels like a good spot to end off. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Hit a follow button if you haven't already. I'll be live Monday for some Pokemon MMO with Gab. Peace.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.